Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monster Madness YouTube channel where we talk all things spooky. And today, as you can see, I am back on my computer with my Monster Madness logo up, which means we have some more Halloween 2023 news. Today we will be talking about Lowe's 2023 Halloween lineup for this year. Yes, there is leaked photos out there, as well as Lowe's uploaded a couple of them to their website by mistake, so we were able to see a couple of the prices and maybe even some pneumatics. Let's get right into it.
You are now watching Sam's Monster Madness.
Okay, so here is the leaked photos from their website that I am talking about. Okay, so this is a brand new cemetery statue, we'll just call it. It looks like a guardian angel, like you could put in a cemetery. The bottom kind of looks like a tombstone, like a pillar with a skull on it, and it is holding a candle with some red eyes. I'm assuming the wings are going to be flapping on this one, and it is going to get some audio. Possibly some sort of speech of some sort, which would be really nice. What I really like about this guy, as I heard, he is about 8 feet tall. So as you can see, yes, it does. Okay, I missed out on this, but it actually does say over here, it says flapping wing animation and moving jaw. So it will have a mouth. We just can't see it, but it will have some sort of moving mouth. I don't know if the inside will light up. That would be really cool, but it is going to flap, and it does say light up eyes and candle, as you can see over here. And it is for outdoor use, which is another big plus with this prop, because a lot of these props aren't made to endure the outdoors. Like a lot of them say for indoor use only or covered porch use. But it's nice to see that Lowe's is actually making some outdoor props as well this year. You can see the price for this one is about $247. I say that's about average for maybe something like this that you'd see. There is some more expensive ones this year. We will get into those. But like I said, I really do like this one, and could possibly even do a review on the channel for this one. So let's get right on to the next one. Okay, so for this one, you can see we have some sort of zombie. It looks like, okay, I'm not even going to look at the description yet. I'm assuming it is going to like have some sort of talk. It looks like the mouth can be able to move. It's got light up eyes, ripped apart hair, maybe some, it's got like chains attached to the wrists, and it looks maybe about life size, maybe about 5 feet tall, I'd say 5.5. Okay, so it says IR sensor activates. It has arms lifting and lowering, so the arms will be going like this probably. Zombie lunges forward, I'm assuming as some sort of jump scare, so it'll be going like that. It has a moving mouth, like I said, so you probably hear some zombie noises and stuff coming out of him. It also has light up eyes and some creepy sounds. As you can see here, his eyes glow yellow. And this one is intended for indoor use. Like I said, a lot of these props are, but it's nice to see that they are increasing variety, as a lot of people do put them outdoors anyways, but they just stick them out for the night and then bring them back in. It's nice to have something that you can stick outside and leave out there and not have to worry about it because it says it's made for outdoors. The price tag on this one is about $208. Like I said, with prices going up, that's about average. You're going to see some price increases because of inflation, but $208 ain't bad for this one. Again, I think Lowe's is really hitting it hard with the Halloween game this year. I think I really am going to be a Lowe's guy instead of a Home Depot guy this year, but I still can't wait to see Home Depot's lineup. They haven't released anything about it yet, but I would, as soon as they do, I will do a video on that to show you guys as well. But so far, Lowe's has really impressed me with their lineup this year. So let's continue right on to the next one. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. You could see this ghost girl sitting here, kind of got her arms out. Looks like a typical animatronic, maybe about average height, like 5.5 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, somewhere around there. But you could see she's got a pretty hefty price tag. Okay, now this hefty price tag, I'm assuming, comes from this right over here in this box. You could see Lowe's is actually incorporating some sort of pneumatics into their props this year, which obviously is going to raise the price tag up a little bit because it is a little bit better quality and more reliable, more professional. This is a first. if they are actually putting pneumatics in these, this is a first for the retail store Halloween business. Spirit Halloween has not done this. Home Depot has not done this. Halloween City has not done this. This is a first, and Lowe's is the first one to do it. And this is why I'm going to be a big, big, big Lowe's fan this year. I am definitely going to have to pick out one. Yes, I said one of the pneumatics because there is multiple that I'm going to get to in a minute. But okay, enough about the pneumatics. You can see it has an IR sensor, so motion activated. Suddenly reaches full height via pneumatics. Guessing it's gonna jump up. It's got creepy sounds, and its intended use is indoor or covered porch. So with it having pneumatics, usually most pneumatics can be outside, but this one does say indoor covered porch, so I'm guessing it does have electronic components in it, like the speaker box and the eyes and the control board. So it is not weatherproof. Again, this is one of those things that you're gonna have to put out and bring back in at night so it does not get ruined, which might be a little bit of a pain considering it does have pneumatics, so you are gonna need that air hookup as well. But the good thing with air hookup, you could have it in a shed, plug it in, and have a line running out, so all you have to do is disconnect the air and bring it in. Okay, we knew this was coming. These are going to be either like 3-foot tall creatures or some tabletop items. I don't know, from the base it looks like maybe some 3-foot tall creatures. We knew we were going to see some of these because Home Depot has released the Pumpkin Twins 2 years in a row now consecutively, and Lowe's was going to get assumed another one, and here they are. This one's got a skeleton playing a guitar and a jack-o'-lantern playing the accordion. You can see with this one, it says sensor activates turning shoulders and moving jaw. So I'm guessing this one is going to have the turning shoulders, and this one's going to have the moving jaw, because this one obviously doesn't have a moving jaw. Light up eye caps, which is the eyes. Light up face cutouts, which is for him. Okay, and its intended use is for indoor, so this is an indoor prop. But this is a really cool one for this year. I do not have any sets of 3-feet twins, although I may have to pick up some this year because they do look really cool, and they're nice little props you can keep inside. Other than big giant life-size props that you can't really store inside, they're nice decorations for indoors, which is what I really like about them. That's another thing I really don't understand about these life-size animatronics, like the 5-foot, 6-foot, even 10-foot ones, is they're not made for outdoors. But where do they expect you to put these things in your house? You know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe some people who own home haunts might use them indoor in an indoor setting, but really they are meant for outdoors, but you're just gonna have to bring them in, like I say. I keep repeating myself, but that's what you're gonna have to do. I wish they would start designing these things for outdoors so they wouldn't get ruined. Okay, so this one is a clown. I'm guessing it looks kind of like Lucky Bottoms from Spirit Halloween last year. This one, I'm guessing, is gonna pop up because it does have the pneumatic mechanism in it, like the Ghost Girl did. So this one is going to have pneumatics in it as well, with creepy sounds, and it is indoor use. This is probably going to be just as tall as Lucky Bottoms when it's not extended, that it's going to jump up and scare you with pneumatics. The thing about pneumatics is that it's really quick and fast. So instead of going, you can kind of see it coming and going down and then jump back up with those motors and the spring release. These will have air, so it'll be a piston probably, I'm assuming, and it will just right up. So it will be nice and fast and scarier than like the jumping spider or my popcorn machine clown or Bubba the dog, or also known as Man's Possessed Friend. Any of those, it will go much quicker and faster than those, which is really nice. But this one also looks like it has light up eyes, even though it doesn't say. Okay, so this is the last set. This is the last thing that I seen on Lowe's website that has been leaked. It is the Haunted Living 68-inch talking lighted animatronic witch. These are two witches. They are going to be talking back and forth probably. They have moving jaws, a turning torso for the witch with the wand. So this will be the witch that will be moving. It has light up eyes and light up cauldron and creepy sounds. And its intended use is for indoor. But we already knew they were going to get witches. I mean, Halloween stores come out with witches every year, so we were bound to get some sort of new witch anyways, and I've never really been a big fan of witches, but if that's your thing, this might be for you. Other than that, that's all I found on our website, but that is not all for this video, because I also found leaked pictures and a video of some of these new props in action from Lowe's. I believe these originated from the Lowe's, I think it's like a mock-up store of some type, where they can put all this stuff and you can go there and take a look at it. But you'll see in this video that I'm about to show you some of these new props, as well as some of the pneumatic props that they're going to have for this year. Okay, so as you can see from this video on TikTok, this guy down here is actually one of their pneumatic props that I did not see. You can see him twitching down there. You see, thrashing around. You can hear the little puffs of air. That's the pistons moving in and out, and that's what makes him thrash so fast like that. So what's really nice about these pneumatics is that these props can move really quickly. Also, in the back here, you can see the ghost girl do her thing. So you can see in the back, she's like moving up and down. I don't know if that's what she's permanently gonna do, but I'm guessing she's gonna lift up slowly, maybe. But they don't really show that. They just show her going down. So also in this video, you could see a prop that we didn't see either, was this 10-foot tall ginormous zombie. This thing is huge. This is really cool. It looks like it leans forward to scare you with the tombstone there. It's got a giant head, these big yellow eyes. I don't know a price point on him too. His lantern flickers, but he does look like part inflatable. So that is really cool for this year. Also, you can see in the back over here, that is Stitches the Clown, the 9-foot tall clown from Lowe's last year that I did a review on back in my Halloween special for last year. Link to that video will be right here, so go check that out, and you can see him. I do a surprise unboxing of him in that video, but he will be returning, it looks like, as well as these really cool looking flame lit pumpkins down here. These pumpkins look really cool. They look to me made out of like burlap and carved out. And I like the way their faces look. They look really evil. And they also have those really good flame lights in them that make them look so cool. Other than that, I really don't see much in this video that I haven't really shouted out other than these tombstones. But there's some basic tombstones and some props down here. There's Oogie Boogie up there. I think that is a new prop. Oogie Boogie coming out of a cauldron with a snake and these two pumpkins and his dice. There's also a new Jack prop up here of some sort. You can see him kind of going back and forth like that. But that's all I could take from this video. And then I also have some leaked photos to show you guys as well. So let's get right into those leaked photos. Okay, so you can see from these two photos side by side that I was able to find that this is one of the most anticipated props, me personally, that I want from this year, is this amazing looking Leatherface. Whether he is static or not, I really badly want him. He looks so cool and so realistic. I mean, the blood could have been done a little bit better, but the blood spatter on his apron looks pretty cool. But the blood on the chainsaw looks fake, as well as the chainsaw looks fake as well. But his arms, man, and his face, and the way he's standing and stuff makes him look like a real person. Like, you could stick this in a poorly lit area and somebody will think it is a real person. It is so cool. I am definitely going to be picking him up this year. I cannot wait to get him and unbox him. But as you can see, there is a couple more things in this picture. Other than that, like these bushes with these Leatherface, almost like maybe garden decorations in them. There's also some sort of pumpkins down here as well. And then there's this ghost girl over here. She's standing there. She just looks like a creepy ghost girl. This is something that Home Depot did last year that I didn't really like. That Lowe's also did this year is they put these really fake looking hands on these props. They look like just skeleton hands just like this. That's not a natural position for hands. They put them on Terry the Clown last year at Home Depot. I really don't like those type of hands. But other than that, that is about it for the Ghost Girl over there. There is like a miniature here. But over here, you can see also that they are releasing a ton of Haunted Mansion stuff this year from Disney's Haunted Mansion. So they have the Gravedigger right here, who is scared when the ride, you enter in through the graveyard in the ride. They have him. He looks really cool. I'm guessing he will just be there shaking maybe as an animation for him. But they have this archway here. I got better pictures of that, but they also have an archway here. You can see in this photo right here that the 12-foot mummy is actually going to be back for this year as well. Also, they have some, like a new hag prop. Now, this is one of the cooler looking witch props that I've seen. I really like this one. But they have this clown too. You can't really see too much. This tree looks really cool too. They have this green illuminated face with the signs on it and a crow on it. That might be really cool to add to a haunted forest because it does say Danger Haunted Forest on it. Let's get into the next photo. Okay, so here is a better picture of the archway that I was telling you guys about. It's right here. It's, as you can see, it's got 2 lampposts on it. It looks amazing, and it says Halloween Manor right here. It would be really cool for like an entrance to a cemetery or like maybe like a mansion of some sort, or like it's just really cool. This combined with maybe like the Haunted Mansion plate from Spirit Halloween would be really cool as an entrance to like a haunted house. That would be cool. But you can see down here they have some more props like this lunging girl, maybe with like holding a knife. It seems like there's like a little blade right there. She looks like lunging, that she's lunging. You can see some of the Reaper right there, along with some of the other things over here, like the zombies and the 10-foot zombie, as well as you can see some sort of blade from some sort of ginormous scarecrow, which does confirm that they are going to be coming out with some oversized props this year as well, some newer ones. I'm guessing that's going to be a 12-foot scarecrow. If so, that would be really cool. Although the 12-foot mummy, I heard last year, their quality wasn't too great, so hopefully they improved that a little bit. There is also a Red Reaper here with a skull with red eyes, and you can see the head of Stitches the Clown. I just seen that over there. The head of Stitches the Clown is just poking over him. That's kind of funny, okay? So let's move on to the next photo. Okay, so in this photo is everything we just seen, but from a different angle. And as you can see, they actually looks like they have the columns from Haunted Mansion, or they're just going to be selling that plate from the Haunted Mansion right there. But that is another one of their Haunted Mansion products that we haven't seen. Other than that, there's not too much in this photo, other than maybe just looks like a normal skeleton. I don't think that's a 12-foot skeleton. If it is, the proportions are off. Okay, so yes. So this confirms what I just said. They are going to be releasing a 12-foot scarecrow. This looks really cool. I like how the blade is long, kind of bent and old looking. His chest has like just a basic skeletal chest. But I really like his face. His face is where they really make up for all that. I'm guessing these eyes will be glowing. Hopefully he has some sort of talk motion like jaw movement. It looks like he could. If he does, that would be really cool and a big plus. Other than that, there's not too much about him. I mean, he's got a standard scarecrow costume on. And like I said, this is nothing really that we haven't seen in the previous photos. But you can see over here that there is going to be some sort of other clown prop, it looks like, with orange hair over here. So maybe we'll get to see a picture of that as well. That would be cool for them to add. But like I said, as you see, they are actually adding a ton of stuff this year. They really hit it hard on the Halloween game this year. All the stuff really does come out to the stores. It's going to be a good year for Lowe's. But let's continue on to the next photo. Okay, so here is a better picture of the angel, guardian angel statue, cemetery statue, whatever you want to call it. And it does not have a moving jaw like the website said. It actually is just black fabric, you could see right there. But it probably will say a couple things. But as of right now, I don't see a jaw. It's just some fabric in front of the face with the eyes can just glow through. But he does light up blue, and I wish there was some videos of this stuff, but the only video we had was the video that you guys already seen. But here we can see an up-close picture of this girl down here, and now that I can look closer, it almost looks like she has some sort of doll that she is stabbing with a knife or a wooden stake of some sort. So I don't think she's holding a knife. But then there's this guy over here. We can get a closer look at him. Maybe he's one of those pneumatic props that leans forward. I don't know if he's pneumatic or not. I'm assuming. But there's this cool little pumpkin dude down here. He's like a pumpkin, evil pumpkin skeleton dude. But then there's like some of these new tombstones with this one with like a lantern and the light up eyes. Here's a better picture of the zombie right here. The zombie, as you can see, does have light up eyes and is going to be moving back and forth. That is just a better picture of him. Okay, so in this photo, you can see a better picture of what the zombie is going to look like. But also, why I really like this photo is because you can actually see this clown over here. This is the new clown I was telling you guys about that I have no clue what it is going to be. But you can see it is going to be very tall because Stitches the clown is right here, and you could compare next to him how tall it actually is. I mean, it's probably just as tall of him, and it looks like it maybe arches up like Thierry did last year. That would be really cool. Or it looks down on you and goes side to side, like some sort of crouchy thing. That would be cool too. I'm really excited about that because I really do like the clown props. So right here, you can see that they are... This is a closer picture of the witch. And like I said, I really like the witch this year. She looks a lot creepier, and she looks like she's got those realistic eyes, maybe. It looks like LCD screens. If they're not, then they're the white eyes. But she might have to be a pickup this year because she just looks really creepy. And that's the kind of witch I like, not those classic witches. I like the really grungy, creepy witches like that. So, and then you can see that they are going to be releasing the 12-foot mummy. Again, you can see him in his glory right there. As well as over here, you can see that they're going to be releasing a Pennywise animatronic as well. So that would be really cool to see in the store if they have it. What is different between him and the Pennywise that Spirit released a couple years ago. We'll have to look at the differences of those. Other than that, you can see like this little pumpkin wreath thing hanging up here. Looks like his eyes light up and he might talk of some sorts. But let's move on to the next picture. Okay, so in this picture, you can see a better view of that clown that we saw from earlier in that Leatherface photo. This clown is going to be holding a teddy bear and looks like an old vintage clown. I really like the way he looks, and I can't wait to see what he does. I'm guessing maybe he'll just like move back and forth, lift up the teddy bear maybe, and talk, or just laugh maniacally. That would be cool, but he looks really cool. I like the detailing in his costume, how it looks like really rugged and stained and old. I like just the way he looks in general. You can see a better picture of the Pennywise animatronic there. But let's move on to the next photo. So over here is something actually really interesting. You can see the lunging girl pneumatic prop that we talked about earlier, but you could see this skeletal hand coming up here with holding a lantern. If that's a Pathfinder, that's really cool too. Like, it looks like it's coming out of the ground and holding a lantern. That is really cool. That might be their take on the dragon lantern claw thing last year that they sold at Walmart that was really popular. But this is like the Pathfinder version. That would be really cool. And there's also another really cool thing about this picture is that there is some sort of white prop over here. It is completely white and it has a human's face on it. Maybe we can like see this as a witch talking, like, but in all white. I mean, maybe some sort of phantom or ghost that they're trying to go for. Maybe in blacklight it would glow blue. That would be really cool. This might have to be a pickup for this year as well. Okay, so this photo is actually really interesting because you can actually see how big this is actually going to be, because you can see this guy standing right here, and how big, or here's better, this guy right here. He's kind of in the distance, but he is right next to this tombstone. And just look how ginormous this 10 feet tall zombie is going to be. Not that he's height-wise he's going to be tall, but width-wise and just size in general, he's going to be huge. So I think he's going to be a big hit this year. People are trying to probably going to try to get him. And taking a closer look at this might be inflatable, might not be inflatable. It might be some sort of mechanism to pull in and out of the arm. But also in this picture, you can see that they are going to be releasing a skeletal band this year. You can see it says "Don't Fear the Reapers" is the name of the band, and it is they have a skeleton punk rock looking guy right here with bones for the drum. He's a drummer, and they also have this skeletal guy playing guitar like a little band. And this guy in a lantern right here probably is going to be singing. I think that is really cool. That would probably be a great prop for a Halloween party. That is something that we haven't seen a lot of, but that is going to be a really cool prop. And we also have this swinging, it looks like a swinging boy. Over here, you can see his mechanism there, and he's going to be like swinging like those other swinging props. But it's cool to see that Lowe's is hopping on some of these trends like that, like the swinging props and stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next photo. So here in this view is another view of the 10-foot zombie. As well, you can see his full height there, and some of the stuff back here that they're going to be selling. But also here you can see a better picture of the boy on the swing, as well as a better picture of the head in the lantern right there. Other than that, there's not really too much about anything that I haven't said. Oh, maybe about these Pathliners, it looks like. They stick them in the hay bale down there. But these are going to be brand new Pathliners, it looks like. And they are going to be light bulbs covered in slime. I think that is really cool, as well as they have these awesome Halloween icicle lights that are red and be able to be dripping like that. That'll be cool too, kind of tying Christmas and Halloween together. Christmas haunts are actually becoming more and more popular, with more and more popping up, as well as Krampus-themed haunts and stuff like that. So that would be really cool to combine the two there. And as you can see, they have these, looks like black light curtain lights right there as well. So yeah, that's about all the pictures I had to share with you guys. And that is going to be the end of my Lowe's 2023 leaked video. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit those post notifications so you never miss a new video from me. And until next Saturday, stay spooky.